Hey y'all, it's Beth. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thanks so much for dropping by. You know what? I'm beginning to think I spend an awful lot of time in this car. But today I'm back in the car. It's really early on a Sunday morning because the church up the street, it's a big Catholic church. They are having their church bazaar, which is a big yard sale, garage sale, if you will. And I didn't get to go yesterday, but they're open from 9 to 2 today. Well, I have church at 10:30, so I've gotten up early and I'm going to be waiting so I can go in and see if there are any goodies left at the church bazaar. So come on and let's go shopping. This is what we are going to, the garage sale portion of this. It is their World Bazaar. They have it at least once a year. The garage sale is over there with the really big sign. But they're also having mass right now, so they're going to use this back section for the garage sale. So let's go. All of the events and games and vendors and everything are over here, and we're going this way. So here we go, guys, into the entrance only yard sale. My goodness. Cash or checks only. There we go. Holy cow. I only have 30 minutes, but I think it's going to be longer than that. I think I'm going to need longer than that for sure. There is some wonderful music in the background, and so I will probably have to do a voiceover for this today. And I forget about this sale every year, and so I'm glad I remembered this year so I could stop by. These are pretty. These are Linux. Those are really pretty. So the music in the crowd just got to be too loud, so I'll start some voiceovers throughout the video. I love this little shell piece right here, but it was missing a few pieces, and this little wind up music box was super cute. Y'all, there was just so much to look at, and I'll let you know, I did not just stay 30 minutes. I stayed about an hour and still didn't get to see everything. I thought that little, I call that a shoe stool. It's like for the entryway. That was really cute, and I loved this little fold up desk. It was $150. Now this was Marshall Pottery, I believe. It was a pitcher, cream, and sugar in the basket for $20. And I just wasn't sure if that would be something that I could resell in my booth. So I did leave that behind this time. Lots of clear glass, y'all. You know what? Bring back the clear glass. I do spot this little cutie, so I pick it up to inspect it. Y'all, I had to get a box, and I have to carry my box around with me, so let's see what we can find. So you know me, I asked if there was a spot we could make a pile, and they were not making piles. They had some empty boxes in the corridor that you could take along with you, but you had to carry them. They didn't even have a place for you to set them. So I ended up putting the box underneath one arm and the camera in the other, so that I could look around until I found something that I liked. Of course, you know, I had to stop by the jewelry. I mean, I don't need any more jewelry, but they had Christmas jewelry. So I am looking through all of the jewelry. The prices weren't that bad. Now, they weren't having a 50% off or anything like that day, but knowing that it went to the church, it was a fundraiser, so the prices did range very fair from like $1 on up.
Is he gonna come meet you over here? You want me to hold him for you, David?
I have my box under my arm, and we are going. Y'all, honestly, there was just so much to look at. So if you see something that you think I should have picked up or looked more closely at, leave it in the comments below. I loved this little art glass vase. I think it's what it is, but it could just be an art glass figurine. Now, a little help from you guys would be appreciated right here. This was a two-piece little cat, but the cat on the head of it, I'll show you in just a second. On the bottom of the head, you see where it's been punched out? It was almost if it was intended to be punched. And I wasn't sure, I didn't see a bank portion or any place to add money to it. So if you know what that is, leave me a comment below, because I certainly do not. Now, I saw these little Avon bottles and I didn't dare smell it, but I did love the graphics on the box, as well as the little glass stocking it looked like with the little red knob cap on there. You see, I'm going to pull it out right here. It's another green glass stocking with a red cap. Now, they had two of those and they were marked $3 each. One of them went into my box. You'll have to stay for the haul portion, which is the next video, to see all of the things that I actually picked up. I did go through my box and put some things back once I saw damage and stuff like that, but join me for the haul, which is going to be the next video. And I had to go by the Christmas section. They had a really big Christmas section. I actually went through here a couple of times because there was so many people around, and I wanted to give everybody a chance to look at it and not kind of hog all of the Christmas. I also knew that I was filming and didn't want to be intrusive of anyone, but they do have a lot of Christmas in this particular section. Great things here, great things. Now look at this latch key hook or latch hook set. I can't remember what it's called. It was absolutely beautiful. And y'all, I slept on this. I did not pick it up, and I went back and it was gone. So someone else got that one. I missed out on that one for sure. Look at the little Anna Lee.
I don't know what to tell you, yeah.
Won't matter anymore.
Exactly.
Those huge Anna Lees.
Nice to meet you.
Now, y'all, I was a little surprised that they had as much Halloween as they did. They had very little Easter and almost no Valentine's Day, but they had a lot of Halloween things. I loved those little plastic masks there. The majority of their Halloween things were like party decorations or multiple packages of things, but of course, I'm going to have to take a look at each thing. Hey, do you see that Santa right there? That's an Anna Lee Santa. It was only $1. Now, the Santa had actually come off the stand, but I think that I can fix that. See these masks? Aren't they super cool? I just wasn't sure about them. There were two different kinds, so you'll have to watch the haul to see if I get one, both, or any of those. And goodie bags full of Christmas was the name of the game in this section. To have your own game. You could have used that in the classroom. I think these are like Beistel. I think these are old Beistel ones because I have some in my house. Just so much to look at. All the crafting stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I did not see probably a third of what was there. It was really hard to see with all the fabric and the linen, any of the like vintage sewing notions or vintage towels and things like that. They kind of had everything on the table. And of course, people had moved stuff as they were shopping. But y'all, I have got to put this in my calendar to remember when it will be next year and make plans to attend. So here's some more crafting supplies. here, lots of dried flowers and invitations and things of that nature, which you can use for package toppers and other fun activities. I also found a few more sewing notions. I didn't see ribbon. I was kind of looking for ribbon and patterns, but I did see these little buckles. I thought those were cute. Put those in my box, and I'll just let you know I went ahead and got those because those might make a good little mystery box filler. So lots of good things in here. I was kind of looking for buttons and fasteners and, just some sewing notions to add to mystery boxes or package toppers. And of course, you knew I was going to go buy the furniture, and they did not disappoint in the furniture department at all. I love that little hutch back there. I guess it's like a serving center. The little brown one that was back there had great tables, lots of chairs and sofa, but they had a little bit of everything. Back to some home decor. I think this was going from home decor into kitchen, maybe into restroom things. I'm not sure. But I thought I'd look at all of the bags of cards and invitations, looking just to see if there were any vintage ones. There's another bag of Christmas, and it had the Hallmark keepsake ornaments in there. I'm always looking at those to see if those are any type of collectibles in there, and lots of electronics. I just perused those. So now I am looking at the office and school supplies. I just love office and school supplies, y'all. I don't know why. I mean, I said it in another video that it must just be the teacher in me, but even as a kid, I always loved office and school supplies. I'd be so excited when it was time for school so I could get my coordinating notebooks and folders and get everything organized and ready to go. I haven't seen these while you were out pads in a really long time, and they were selling all of those for just $1. Here are some different types of cards, again looking at them for package toppers. And then remember in the other video I asked y'all, what do you think about a collection of rulers? Maybe in some old wide mouth clear jars or different colored jars. I think that would be a fun new display and not very hard to display or much room to take up. I did find the books, and of course I found a box of cookbooks, so I'm going to thumb through those to see if I see anything that's interesting. And what do you know, I find a sweet treats cookbook. This is another chocolate cookbook. I actually need to make a recipe out of the one chocolate cookbook that I got in a mystery box one time. I've been saying I'm going to do that, but I just haven't had time. Lots of cute little single cookbooks in there, and paperback cookbooks that I'm looking through. And then I find this little bundle. I didn't even take it apart, but I needed to look at that more closely. And this was a big table full of books, and then I moved on to their music and things, and they had some sports equipment, all kinds of stuff in there, y'all. Now here's the lamp section for you. I am really drawn to this stained glass. I'm seeing it more and more, and I really think I'm beginning to like it. Now, I thought these little European fellows were pretty cute, and when I opened them up, it looks like they are magnets. I think this one on the end might be Scottish. I'm not sure though. I'd have to ask Dolores. Y'all, I am literally underneath a shelf. I'm underneath a shelf, looking at Christmas ornaments under the shelf. My goodness. These are older. Look how older those are. You can tell by this piece right there. There's a Fitz and Floyd back there.
Okay.
Well, y'all, I'm rounding the last little row, and it is the purses, but I've got to put this box down. It's getting heavy because I'm putting a lot of stuff in it. Down this row are purses and bags and luggage, and you'll see some toys and some more furniture and things like that. One thing I'm going to remember next year, I'm going to put it in my notes. Bring Lovey so he can help me carry the box because I could not do both. It just got too heavy. I'm sure he won't mind. And here's all of the toys. They had such a cute little area of toys set up there. But you know what? I didn't see any kids playing in those. Lots of games. I looked through all of those. And look at this box. At first I was a little thrown off. I saw bingo or bingo stuff on there. And then I looked at the box and it had something about little girls' undergarments. And I was like, I saw this bingo game. And if you've not watched Reclaim Treasures by Mary, she makes some cute little, I guess you would call them little signs or something like that using old bingo cards. And I've gotten several of them from her and they are super cute. So go check out Reclaim Treasures by Mary. Look, y'all, bingo stuff. I don't know what bingo stuff means, but I love the box that it's in. I'm going to take one more look at the jewelry. I know, I don't need any more jewelry. But I'm going to take one more look at the jewelry and then that will be it. This is the last look at jewelry.
Oh, here's some. Are you gonna use these? Here's some. Okay. Oh yeah, let's use those up first.
Well, y'all, this has been a super fun little shopping trip today. This place was massive. They had so much stuff, and this is the second day. So I'm going to get ready to wrap up the video as I go back and pay for my stuff and head home. I got a bag full of loot, y'all, and I did it in about an hour. So now it's time to go home and take a break. Maybe get a cup of coffee. So thanks so much for coming shopping with me today. If you like this type of content where I take you along shopping at thrift stores and garage sales and all that fun jazz, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'd love to have you be part of my YouTube family. Whew, gotta stop. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to all notifications. And until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.